Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Susan and I have the autoimmune condition of Ankylosing Spondylitis, and this is the situation we find ourselves in today. It's not great, and I thought, shall I film? And I thought, you know what, it's probably not going to get any better, so I apologise for the state of my face. So this is how it is this week. And to be fair, the last 3 weeks since I had my second COVID jab have been a bit rubbish. I've just been exhausted, and that could be down to my ankylosing spondylitis, or I think, having done a little bit of research, I think it may be down to the effects of my second jab. So it's not been great, but you know, it's better than getting COVID. So I've just had to take it easy the last couple of weeks until sort of this happened. Yeah, and the problem is when your immune system is suppressed, as mine is because of my anti-TNF injections, you know, that helps my AS, but unfortunately when you do get an infection, it just spreads, and you know, my body doesn't have the immunity to fight it off. So we went from, I think we had one here, and then we went to here and there and there, and then this one this morning. Just makes me look like I've had some dodgy lip fillers, which, you know, I haven't, because why would anybody pay to look like this? But there we go. So I'm even more exhausted than I was feeling before. I'm still in my pajamas, and, you know, I'm just not going to be able to do much today because I just don't have the energy, and I've got a temperature, and all I can do is rest and take paracetamol and drink fluids kind of through a straw because I can't actually use a cup. Great. But there we go. So I've had the results of my MRI scan, and that was quite good. It didn't show any new inflammatory changes. So the plan is just to carry on. And have some physio, so I'm just waiting to hear about that. I had my blood pressure rechecked because that was quite low, and that's come back. You know, it's not great, but my blood pressure is quite low anyway, so there's nothing more to do with that. Got the chiropractor this week, which hopefully will just give me a little bit of pain relief in my back, but if I'm feeling like this, then I'm not gonna go because I don't want to see anybody at the moment. So wearing masks is actually quite good for me when I'm like this because nobody can see. This one I think is infected. I do get cold sores. You know, it's one of those things, either you get them or you don't, and I do. And this is, I think this one is sort of infected. So I'll just see how it goes, and I may need to contact my GP and get some more advice on that. Hopefully it won't come to that, but I'll just keep an eye on it. Yeah, I've just been eating a load of rubbish, so my weight has just gone up, and that's one thing that is really, I wouldn't say upsetting me, because when you look like this, you know, that's probably upsetting me more, but I do need to be mindful that when I'm feeling just so exhausted, then I just tend to eat stuff that I shouldn't eat, and if my weight goes up, obviously that puts more pressure on my joints, so I need to get a handle on that, but just not today. And we should be, fingers crossed, going to Centre Parks in 3 weeks, which I'm so looking forward to. So I'm just really hoping that I can get over this blip and get some energy back, because it'll be lovely just to get away with obviously Ben and Holly and my mum and dad and my sister and her family. So yeah, and before you're thinking that's 3 groups of people, my mum and dad are in our support bubble. So we are one family, obviously my sister is 2 families, and from the 17th of May, 2 families can meet indoors. Fingers crossed. Boris is making more of an announcement tonight, so yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. So that is me. It's a very short video today, I'm afraid, and I'm sorry it's a bit doom and gloom, but that's just how I'm feeling. And it's just one of those things, when you've got an autoimmune condition, it just feels like sometimes it's just one thing after another, and today is just one of those days where, sorry, I'm just looking at myself to make sure I don't look just like completely horrendous, but I do. Just feels like some days that it's just one thing after another. You just think, I want it to stop, but obviously it doesn't stop. So just trying to stick to my routine as much as I can in terms of getting up. Today I just haven't got dressed because I just can't be bothered, and I just don't have any energy. So I thought I would talk to you guys and try and focus on just filming a little bit and just try and stick into my routine, which I think is all I can do at the moment. So that is me. I thought I'd film now because this afternoon we're meant to be getting some thunder, but there we go. So I hope you are all doing well and look slightly better than I look at the moment. Things in the big wide world are getting a bit better. Obviously we are definitely not out of the COVID as yet, and I have been going out and about a little bit more, obviously not too much because it's still a bit scary out there, but we can only just take one day at a time. So that is me. I will try and be slightly more optimistic in my next video. I'm going to do a house update video, which I know is not everybody's cup of tea, so I will do that separately, just because obviously we've had quite a lot done in the house and I haven't really done a house one since my original we moved. So yeah, so take care of yourselves and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.